Well, hello guys. This is a smooth operator here, and I'm coming to you from my house here. I just wanted to record a comment. Uh, you know, those of you that are around this area that it might affect, please don't get me wrong when I talk about this. But here recently we had a tragic accident here, causing a, a SUV crashing into a train that was sitting still on tracks. Um, and result was four teenagers got killed and two of them critically injured, put in the hospital. Well, those of you who know me that I'm not prejudiced or racist by all means, but I just wanted to bring across a different scenario, maybe perhaps different a way of looking at it, because all these kids that were no older than 16 years old and younger were in this stolen SUV. And I don't know all the facts, I'm not trying to quote all the facts, because I have heard that also that this SUV had belonged to one of the kids' parents, which was still taken without permission, meaning that it was still stolen whether it belonged to their parents or not. You might have different opinions, different views about that, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But nevertheless, these kids were out uh, in this SUV at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, pretty much after curfew, 11 o'clock curfew here in this town where we live. And, you know, yes, they were all of the Caucasian race, they were white. And it just brings to mind that a lot of people lost their loved ones, and they're devastated, and that's fine. And when the whole town is actually pretty devastated that that we lost these young kids to a tragic um, incident like this. But we started throwing around the situation here at my house along with my kids, because I have some teenagers as well. Um, would this case would have got this much media attention? Would the town be so much into the grieving part of it if, let's say, perhaps the six kids were, I don't know, let's say black? Because everybody is saying, oh, these kids were just out joyriding, and they ran into this train and had a freak accident, and some of them got killed. And you know joyriding or not, however you look at it, if this would have been six black kids, I think it would have been more like, well, they out there, these hoodlums, these gang members are out there, uh, stealing vehicles, and they get what they deserve, right? I mean, there was a funeral today, as a matter of fact, to where my daughter knew a couple of the kids that were killed, and uh, my daughter and my wife and such went to the funeral. Of course, the school superintendent and a lot of the teachers and faculty and school administration was at the funeral. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, would they have been there if these kids were black? And I guess we can go one step further. What if these kids were Mexican? Hmm. Somehow or another, it would have told me that not only would have considered Mexicans maybe hoodlum or thugs or something out there stealing cars and riding around town after curfew when they shouldn't have been, but somehow or another, for some reason, immigration would have got involved. Yep, I do believe. I do believe that immigration would have got involved somehow or another, of saying, well, if these Mexicans weren't over here illegally, then we wouldn't have to pay the cost to go and clean up the mess of the mess that it made around the train. I'm just, I just want to point out how twisted communities and people can be, because whether you like it or not, racism exists. Whether you like it or not, different races are treated different. And of course, different races act different. So that was just my little comment, and you guys can make comments back if you'd like, video responses or even text responses. I'd like to see what you think, because I'm not racist. I don't care what color a person is. A mom lost their kid, a dad lost their kid, a brother lost their sister, or a sister lost their sister, or even a brother. Bottom line is they're still lost there. And also, whether they were out after curfew or not, so they were out having a good time. Um, you know, is it the train people's fault for not having cross arms or lights? You think about it. Well, anyway, I just wanted to bring that. I haven't recorded a video in a while, and I just thought that this might be the appropriate thing since it's what's going on, current news. So, I appreciate you guys watching. This is the Smooth Operator. I'll talk to you later.